everyone, and welcome to Mix It Up Monday. I should also say it's probably Stash It Monday too, because everything I've used today comes from my stash, and some of it's been there for an awfully long time. Anyway, in case you can't tell, it's Helen, and today I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm going to make a card. I took some thick white cardstock and cut it to a little bit just under 5.5 inches square, and pulled out some of my Distress Oxide inks. I started off with peeled paint, then used some broken china, and now I'm adding some worn lipstick. Well, I chose these three colours really because they're the only ones I have, so it wasn't a really hard choice. Plus, they do actually go quite well together. I spritzed it with some water, let it react a little bit, dried it up, and then pulled out some Lindy Stamp Gang Glitz Spritz Spray. So it's got a bit of a shimmer to it without a lot of other colour. And that one I used was in Medieval Gold. Then I pulled out this old Prima stamp that I've had for a long time and just added some text stamping throughout the background. Then I decided a black edge that's what I need. Pulled out this old inking tool and some of the black memento ink and went around all the edges. Dove into my stash and found some things from a long time ago. Skeleton leaves. I haven't used them for years. Some of these paper flowers that I brought years ago. Whole heap of them, and they're still floating around. And I'm a bit sorry, but you're going to see a bit of my head in this. I tried to cut it out, but my big buffet got in the way when I was placing things carefully. What you didn't, or you may have noticed, is I got that wire stem from the flowers and wound it around a thin paintbrush just to add a little bit of interest or curly-whirliness to that bit of wire. I got told one time that if you cut it off, the flower fell apart. I don't know how true that is or not, but here you go. You can see I'm winding it again. I know, it just adds a nice little curly-whirly bit to the flower. I also had these sprays of white pearly bits and silver bits floating in my stash and pulled them out to use as well. And then I thought, well, that's looking a bit plain and white. So I pulled out another Lindy's Glitz Spritz spray in Sunset Pink and added those. I was going through my stash and I found these little die cuts, plus also a chipboard butterfly you'll see later. And I thought, embossing powder, I'll do that. Mainly because it was actually on my desk from a failed layout on the weekend. And I thought, oh well, let's use that. I haven't used that in a while. This one's actually quite effective when it's close up. It's in a Magic Moon Pearls. It's a two-toned one. And then I thought, oh, I'll just add a little bit of something different to the butterfly. I did a purple in the middle and the more of the Magic Moon Pearls. But when I heated that one, because it was chipboarded, it wasn't painted, I didn't really like the look of it. So I added some more ink and then another layer of embossing powder, this time in Chateau Rose, and heated that up. And then I've got a nice soft pink butterfly, which is a lot more in keeping with the tones of this page. Then I pulled out these old paintable resin things from Creative Imaginations. I can't even tell you how long they've been in my stash, I'm not sure. And then I found a Tim Holtz stamp and only stamped part of it to get the birthday. And these letter stickers were from some sheet of letter stickers from goodness knows when. And I thought, oh, just to finish it off, a little bit of glossy accents. Glossy accent? Yeah, that's the stuff. The clear stuff to put over the letter stickers. And that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed my little foray into Mix It Up Monday, making this card. Here you can see it in detail. And actually, to be honest, I'll be back pretty soon. Somehow I've managed to put myself on the roster again this week. So see you soon. Bye for now.